books are my treasure. I read whatever I please. I'm here to tell you the treasure that you need. To learn how to read, you must know what words mean. My friend the princess has stories for you. They're all about words and what they mean. So here's the princess with a story for you. Listen carefully to her, then go get your hooks into books. Oh yeah!
Now we're going to visit for a moment Desmond the dragon. He can remember everything, and he will review for us what we learned in our last episode. Take it away, Desmond.
Desmond Dragon here to review our last episode. We learned that under looks like this. I am under the tree. People, even dragons, sometimes say underneath instead of under. It means the same thing. Under is important because teachers always want us to underline the right answer. Lots of stories use the word under to tell us what the character is doing. Put your hand under your chin and say the word princess 3 times and see if you can make the princess appear.
Our story today is about the word called inside. If you were going to write the word, this is how it would look. Inside. Say the word with me. Inside. Let's see how many parts or syllables are in that word. Inside. It has 2 parts or 2 syllables. Inside means the same thing as in, but we're going to talk about inside because sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between in and on. So today we're talking about inside. Let's see what it means. This little boy is inside of the box. That's what it looks like when you are inside. Right now my finger is inside of the box. If your teacher says put an X inside of the box, that's where you would put it. This little boy is not inside of the box. Would you like to see a princess inside of a box? Kiki, help me out. There I am, inside of the box. Now let's see a princess not inside of the box. Here I am, not inside of the box. Would you like to look at that again? Now that you know what it looks like to be inside, we'll go on with our story. The setting of the story takes place in a little boy's home. The characters in this story are many because they're having a party. But the main character, or the one we talk about the most, is a little boy that's having a birthday. The problem is, this little boy likes to get inside of boxes. Have any of you ever tried to get inside of a big box? It's kind of fun if you're not afraid of the dark. Let's see what happens with the little boy. Today is his birthday. He got up early and he was so excited because he was having a party. He went down to the living room and he saw balloons that his family had fixed for him. Let's see if we can figure out how old he's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there are 6 balloons, I wonder how old he's going to be. Can you guess or infer, that means guessing in grown-up talk, how old he's going to be? Oh, you're right. Those of you who thought he would be 6 years old are right. Everything was ready for the party. The little boy looked around, and of course he saw the big box that was wrapped up, and he knew right away it was his birthday present. His mom and dad said, "Go ahead and open it up before the guests or the people that are coming to the party arrive." So the little boy opened up the very large box. And when he got it all opened up, he looked inside. Inside the box was a truck. It was a truck that he had wanted for many, many weeks. He was really happy, and he played with his truck for a few minutes, but then he got an idea. He said, "I think it might be fun to crawl inside of the box. I'd like to get in the box." Just as he was ready to do it, his mother said, "Oh, no, we don't have time for that. There's something else that I want to show you." So she took him in the kitchen and showed him the birthday cake. Let's count the candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there enough candles on the birthday cake? That's right. There were 6, and he's 6 years old. Mom said, "There is a surprise. Inside of this cake, there's ice cream. The ice cream is inside of the cake." And she said, "I better keep it in the refrigerator until we're time to eat it." The little boy thought that was a good idea, and in the meantime, he thought, "I'm going to climb inside of that box and play." Just as he was about to climb inside of the box, there was a knock on the door. The little boy ran to the door and opened it up, and there were his cousins. He had a very tall cousin and a short cousin, and they had both come to his birthday party. He invited them to come inside the house and see his presents. He showed him the truck and some other things, and then he showed him the box, and he said, "Do you think it would be fun to play inside of the box?" They thought it was a good idea, but then, just as they were to do that, there was a knock on the door again. This time it was Aunt Madge. Aunt Madge had driven her very large car to the birthday party, and she had come a long ways to celebrate the birthday. Now, the first thing Aunt Madge did was bend over and tell the little boy, "Give me a big kiss right here on my cheek." Well, the little boy really didn't know Aunt Madge too well because she lived far away and he didn't see her a lot. He did notice that Aunt Madge had very, very red lips. And he figured that it was better for him to kiss Aunt Madge than Aunt Madge to kiss him. So he gave her a kiss on her cheek. But you know what? Aunt Madge turned out to be a very nice person. And do you know what? He found out that inside of her pocketbook, she carried chewing gum. And she had chewing gum in every flavor you can imagine, and was very happy to share it with all of the cousins. So Aunt Madge turned out to be actually his favorite aunt. Well, they had a lot of fun. They played some games, and one of the games you could really play at home. You get bags, and you hide things in the bag. And then, just like we did at our game show, you guess, is the object inside bag number 1? Is it inside bag number 2? Or is it inside bag number 3? This was a fun way to practice using that word. But all the time, the little boy was thinking about what fun it would be inside of the box. The cousins left, and he said goodbye and remembered to thank them for the presents. He thanked Aunt Madge for her present too, and he said, "Thank you for all the chewing gum." I think she left some packages for him because she thought he was very special. Now, finally, the little boy said, I am going to go play inside of that box before somebody throws it away. Just as he was ready to climb in, his mother said, oh, goodness, look how late it is. It's time for you to get inside of the bathtub and take a bath. Well, the little boy said, okay, and he got inside of the tub and he washed and he took a bath, but he hurried up because he wanted to get inside of that box and try it out before he went to bed. So, bath was over. Mother got busy cleaning up the living room with all the wrapping paper and ribbons and cleaned the kitchen with the cake and the ice cream. And then she thought, where is that little boy? Where is he? And she listened. She didn't hear him. She didn't see him anyplace. She called his name and he didn't answer. And she walked into the living room and she couldn't imagine where he got to. If you were to guess or make a prediction, where do you think that little boy might be? What clues were in the story that might help you guess or make a prediction? Does anybody know? That's right. Some of you guessed that he might be inside of the box. Well, as Mother was looking, she walked by the box, and she heard this noise coming from inside of the box. What is that noise? It's not a cat meowing, not a dog barking. It sounds like somebody snoring. So she went over, looked inside of the box, and there was her 6-year-old son sound asleep inside of the box. He finally got his birthday wish. Now, usually I finish the stories for you, but this time I'm going to let all of you think up the ending that you like best. What happens next? Does Mother let him sleep there all night? Does she pick him up and take him to bed? Or does something else happen? The ending of the story is up to you. And you can do with it whatever you want. Now, I have a rhyme that's going to help us remember what the word inside means. So get your snapping fingers ready. Rhymes have words that sound the same. Listen for them. Big things, little things, even me, when inside a box are hard to see. Big things, little things, even me, when inside a box are hard to see. Now you should know all about the word inside. Remember, it takes 50 repetitions to make a word yours. Take it, practice it, and have a great day. Bye-bye, till next time.
Now the story is over. The princess is through. Take this new word and let it work for you. Find the word in books. Hear the word in stories. You will be amazed. So go get your hooks into books. Oh yeah!